In video 3, we're just going to be looking at a couple examples of transformations. In this first example, we are given that the parent function f of x equals 2 to the x, and we want to find a new function g of x that has these several transformations applied. So the first thing we want to notice is our parent function, again, is 2 to the x, which means that our new function g of x is also going to be an exponential function with a base of 2. Moving forward from there, there are actually three transformations we have to apply. The first is that our parent function is translated 3 units to the right. That's the first thing we want to pick out. Well, if you look back at your notes, you would remember that for a horizontal translation, which is what this is, we replace x with x plus or minus some number. So in this case, to go 3 units to the right, remember this as the opposite of what you'd think, we replace x with x minus 3. The second transformation we have to deal with is a vertical stretch by a factor of 6. So remember, vertical stretches, again, if you go back to your notes, end up being applied as multiplication out in front of your function. So a vertical stretch by a factor of 6 is going to be seen as times 6 out front. And the last transformation we have is we're going 11 units down. So this is a vertical translation, and our vertical translations are just plus or minus a number way at the end of our function. 11 units down is specifically going to be minus 11. So to run through that again really quickly, this minus 3 up here is our horizontal shift or translation. This 6 out front is our vertical stretch. And this minus 11 at the end is our vertical shift. In this one, we want to go the opposite direction. I give you g of x, and I want you to make a list of transformations. So again, we notice our parent function is log base 2 of x, and there's a few things that have happened here. First, we can notice right away, inside of our log, we have replaced what used to just be an x with x plus 1. We know that when we replace x with something else, this is a horizontal translation, and the plus 1 tells us that it is a horizontal translation to the left by 1. Second thing I notice is we are then multiplying by 4 out front. Well, this times 4 out front, remember we're multiplying out front, that's a vertical stretch. So this is a vertical stretch because a is a number larger than 1. Right? Vertical stretch by a factor of 4. If that had been a small number out front, like 0.2 or 1/3, then it would have been a compression instead. And the last piece that's been changed is we have this plus 5 way at the end. Well, adding or subtracting a number at the end, we know, is a vertical, that's not how you spell vertical translation or shift. And specifically, plus 5 means up 5 units.